Hi, welcome to BONITA'S Kitchen and thank you for joining us. I'm excited to bring to you today this tasty boilerful of turkey noodle soup. Now there's no special way to it. It is actually an easy soup you can put together either with uncooked turkey or cooked turkey, and I'll explain that as we go. And what we're going to do now is show you the few simple ingredients we're going to be using, and then we get started making this soup. So stick around and let's get started.
Bonita's kitchen to yours. Bonita's kitchen to yours.
So here in front of you is my ingredients. So I'm using the basic of ingredients today. I got a turkey leg that we had got at the grocery store, and it's uncooked right now, and what we're going to do is start it boiling in about 5 to 6 cups of broth, and I'm using vegetable broth there, and I'll explain that one to you. We got about 2 carrots chopped in little pieces. I got 1.5 cups, 1 cup to 1.5 cups of egg noodles. Today I'm going to be using some of my glazed ham that I had froze pieces of for a soup. You don't have to have that. You could use salt beef or you can just use sea salt. I got 3 sticks of celery and 1 medium onion chopped in little pieces. Over here I got my summer savoury, is about a tablespoonful. You could use a teaspoonful of sea salt or just like you said, use your ham or salt beef, and about a teaspoonful of pepper. So now let's get putting this turkey leg on cooking. So now this is my homemade vegetable broth, and usually what I do, if I'm cooking a big dinner like a jigs dinner or a ball dinner, I usually take off a bottle and use for a soup, and I keep it in the fridge up to a week. Now you can freeze it as well if you want to, or I'll share a video with you on how to make your own. And if you don't have vegetable broth or chicken broth, you could use water and add in about a teaspoonful of I'm going to say OXO, chicken OXO, or
seasoning of choice.
Seasoning of choice, yeah, what you would like. So I'm going to put this on boiling. Over here is a pot of hot water with some sea salt in it, and I'm going to do the noodles separate, but not right away because I don't need it, but I'll show you that and talk about that after. I'm going to toss in there as well my pepper and my sea salt, and I only got half of a teaspoonful there because I'm going to be using
a smidgen.
A smidgen, yes, right. Yeah. I'm going to be using some pieces of my ham that I had cooked there. So I'm going to let that cook for about 15 or 20 minutes just to take the meat off of that bone. And that's all you need to do there. Okay, so after about that's your
steam bath.
Steam bath, yeah. After about 15 or 20 minutes, when you see the water starting to boil or your broth starting to boil, and if you're using a raw turkey leg or raw turkey parts in general, let it start boiling. Like you said, leave it on there anywhere from 15-20 minutes. You can even go longer. I'm going to take this onto my plate there now and cut this into little pieces and put it back onto this water. I can keep the same water, Raymond, but you know what I mean. It's not water. It's our delicious turkey broth there now.
Broth.
But while this is still boiling, I'm going to add in there, before my turkey is even in there, I'm going to add in there
a little flavory stuff.
A little flavor, Raymond. You're right.
Yeah.
I'm going to add in the onion and my carrot. I just want to drain the water off there now and let that starting to soften up those carrots and get the flavor of that onion through there. And then I'm going to put the lid back on this. You know what I'm going to put in there as well, Raymond?
I don't know.
The tablespoonful of savoury. Now, if you don't have access to savoury or summer savoury, you could use thyme or you could use, well, like Raymond said, a seasoning of choice. You can all, you know, we're going to let you decide what that is. So now I'm going to put my lid back on and get to my countertop. Hi, Bonita here. If you are looking for ways to support Bonita's Kitchen channel while shopping on Amazon, stop by to our new Amazon storefront to buy your kitchen gadgets or items you need for your kitchen. So now, back to our video. Now my turkey leg is not fully cooked yet, but that's fine because I'm going to continue cooking this one in the pot. So pretty much, now I'm not going to show you the full carving of this turkey leg. I'm just taking the meat off it. So pretty much if you're using turkey wing, turkey parts, turkey breast, it doesn't matter. Just get into it and pull it off. Now the longer it's cooked, the more it'll fall off the bone, eh, Raymond?
Yeah.
It'll just, you know, it'll just be perfect. So pretty much as you see there, cut it then into little pieces and then put it back into the boiler and let it continue cooking with your carrot and onion in that delicious
So
broth.
the longer you let it boil, the easier it's going to be to get the meat
Yeah.
off the bones.
Exactly, but if you want to just have it part cooked so that you could, you know, just take it off like this with cutting it.
Yeah.
Also, if you're using turkey that you already got cooked,
You got
that's
it made
fine
in the
too.
shade.
You just toss it in and toss in all the vegetables then. So that's all we're going to do with that. Now back to the boiler. We'll get this turkey in there. Now I'm going to take my lid off again. Sorry about that, Raymond.
Ah.
I'm going to put the bone, turkey bone, back in there because I want all that goodness to come off there. And this is about the amount of meat. I'd say it's about a cupful or a little bit more of turkey meat, and that's all you need for your soup. And cut it in little small pieces, put it back into the pot. So now we're going to let this continue cooking for another 15 to 20 minutes to get the carrot softened and to get the turkey fully cooked. And I'm going to put in there my pieces of ham. You don't need to add that into your turkey soup, but if you do have it, that's fine. And if those of you out there that got access to salt beef or salt pork riblets, you could put it in the boiler while the turkey is boiling. So that'll give it the salt of the pot, is what we call it, salt the pot. So now we're going to let that cook there for another 15-20 minutes, and then we'll show you the next step. Alright, so at this stage
3
now,
steam bites in one
You're
half
doing-
an hour or so, yeah.
you're doing good, Raymond, I know.
Perfect.
At this stage, like you said, now cooking any soup, you can babysit it, you could put it on simmer, you could put it in your slow cooker, it doesn't matter. Whatever way you cook it is entirely up to you. At this point, what we're going to do is toss in there 3 celery sticks, chopped in nice little pieces, and to get that flavor in there, and all of these flavors that we're building here today is absolutely delicious. And what we're going to do over here, I got my water going, I'm going to cook those noodles, and those are egg noodles. Pretty much what we're doing there now is just cooking the starch off it, and we're going to add it into the individual servings of our soup. So, and I'll show you that as we get to it. Now I'm going to put the lid on and let those celery now cook in there for
Feel
another,
the love, yeah?
yeah, feel the love, another 15 or so minutes, and then I'm going to take it up and show you. Yeah. Of course, cooking of your noodles in a separate pot is optional for you if you want to, or you can cook it with your soup, but I just find it expands too much and the noodles gets a little funny. I'm going to put in a clove of garlic in there. That is certainly optional for anyone if you don't want it in your soup, but I always find it gives it that beautiful flavor on top of the turkey. Now I'm going to take out that bone from
The bone of goodness.
the bone of goodness. Yeah, I'm going to put it over out of the way, and this is it. It's as good as it gets. That's all we need to do with our turkey soup. Now, if you want to add any other vegetable or whatever, that is entirely up to you. What I'm doing here now is draining off the noodles from the pot, and let's scoop up some soup. And this is kind of our favourite part, eh, Raymond? We look forward to cooking a meal and having it ready to go on the table in record time. And like you said, if you are working, you can get this made, I would say, within a good 30 to 40 minutes when you get off work. It's not a long meal to prepare. So with the egg noodles, this is what I'm saying about having it separate. So you're going to put your noodles into your bowl, and then you're going to scoop up this delicious soup and go over it. Take up as much as you want now. Fill your
boots.
Fill your boots, Raymond, to say, because what you got to look at, certain times of the year, soup season, you want lots of soup. Now just look. Can you see yourself making this turkey noodle soup today? Delish.
It's looking good.
Yum. I'm so excited for you to make this turkey noodle soup today. Whether you got turkey frozen in the freezer from whatever occasion, or turkey parts in the freezer, or you just pick up a turkey leg and cook it down like I just
Whatever is the cheapest, yeah.
Whatever's the cheapest. And we always find we don't want to be not having turkey soup because it's not turkey season, we'd say, you know, cooking for a big old meal.
Drop
the spoon, delicious. Oh my gosh. The flavour of that broth with all of those built-in flavours we've put in there. Of course, I got the ham in there. You don't need that in there to make this turkey soup the best ever. You decide whether you want to put the noodles directly in the pot, mix it through by cooking it for a few minutes, maybe 5 minutes, and then serving it, or cooking it separate, putting it in the plate and putting the turkey soup on top of it. That's the way I like to do it, but you, as Raymond keeps saying, fill your boots on that. This soup, again, it's 30 to 40 minutes. You would have it cooked and pretty much on the table, so you don't have to worry about all day at the boiler, or you could put it on simmer and wait until you're ready to have it. This is it. It's as good as it gets. I'm enjoying that cup of tea there too. It's nice and steeped. Yum.
Yeah, you make me hungry just looking at you.
I know you're going to get some soup now very shortly, Raymond, and I got some ham sandwiches made there. Yum.
Oh, there we go.
We are going to leave the recipe here and under this video. Just hit the see more or the arrow pointing down. You can also send us a message at bonita'skitchen@gmail.com. I can send it or post it there and you can see it. Or www.bonita'skitchen.com, and of course swing by to our Facebook page at Bonita's Kitchen and we will share it there on top of a lot more recipes that you could make over this year or years to come.
You what, almost 500, like something like that?
Yes, we got quite a few recipes up there now, and like you said, a lot of soups and a lot of affordable meals for sure. Of course, we're all about using the ingredients you got in your home, substituting if you got to. When you're making soups, test it in between, flavor it up the way you like to flavor it, or use just those simple ingredients we got here today, the savoury salt and pepper, and of course toss in a chunk of garlic there. That's it. This is as good as it gets. I hope you enjoyed our recipe today for turkey noodle soup. On behalf of myself, Raymond, and our team, and from our kitchen to yours, you have
a wonderful day. Toodaloo.
Join us by the sea. A journey in culinary. Always an open door. Bonita's Kitchen to yours. Bonita's Kitchen.
forget to join us again on Bonita's Kitchen.